Alright, so I haven't done one of these in a while. I am browsing Twitter. I see that they have hashtag Gamers Unite trending worldwide. Hashtag gaming. And I'm like, what's that about? It's apparently some celebration of gaming and gaming culture, whatever. And I look at this, and the world has really changed. And I don't know if it's really for the better. When I was a kid, I've played video games since I've been old enough, probably before I could speak, as I could speak. I was like 2 years old, learned to speak and learn how to play fucking Super Mario Brothers and Zelda. And, to me, it's a special thing. I don't know a world without games. There's usually not a week that goes by that I don't play something. So, for gaming culture to be where it is today is nice, but it's also, like, bastardized, misrepresented, and presented in strange ways that I never... It's like if you loved something your whole life, and then somebody makes a movie about it, and they got it all wrong. That's kind of how I feel about this whole Gamers Unite horse shit. Recently, it came out a few months ago, that movie Pixels? One of my favorite games of all time is Donkey Kong, and the arcade game Centipede. So, like, to see fucking Adam Sandler movie Centipede, what? Why is it, like, to me, that's, like, a perfect example of how things have gone down the drain as far as gaming culture. Big Bang Theory, with their laugh track fucking, disingenuous, misrepresentation of gaming and nerd culture. The incredibly overbloated, overhyped, and overdone Gamergate. Are you serious? Did people really... Were they really that surprised when they realized that, I don't know, some companies may lie to you? Like, did it really take fucking hashtag Gamergate to realize that not everything that's told you, I don't know, maybe isn't the truth? People like Anita Sarkeesian, like, just, making feminism feminism and gaming her fucking hill to die on with her ridiculous feminist ideology. You know what? If there wasn't a more than men ever were, Anita Sarkeesian is like the fucking coffin nail in the feminist movement. Please stop using the medium of video games to run out your entire political agenda. How many political things are going to be involved in video games? Can we please just stop being so fucking sensitive about everything that happens? Alright? Jesus Christ. If a man wants to have sex with a woman, it's not misogynistic, okay? If a fucking person has a gun in a game, it's not overly violent, alright? This shit doesn't make any sense. It's the way the fucking world is. And I don't know why people just have a need to fight against just the basic, fundamental aspects of life. And then use video games as like the fucking medium for it. I am so mad about this. It's like something that's part of me has died because that sounds really dramatic. But it's like something that I've loved so much has been tainted. It's like a friend of yours that you've known your whole life is like gone on heavy drugs and he married this shitty woman and he just hates his life and you're worried about him. That's what gaming culture is now. When I was a kid, I used to get made fun of. I used to get fucking, I don't know about beat up because I'd kick the shit out of people. But, if if somebody gave me shit and fought with, I would fight over liking video games. I remember when I was a kid. I remember this is, they're pieces of shit when you remember their names. That freckled faced twink, RJ Homola. We went around and he was like, I love MTV. MTV's the best. This is like, late 90s. MTV's the greatest, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, I'd rather watch Cartoon Network than MTV. And he was like, what? What, fuckface? He's like, really? He's like, you're a fucking idiot. You're a loser for liking that. And then he went around to the table and he's like, hey, this kid would rather fucking watch Cartoon Network than MTV. And other people were like kind of pressured into laughing because he was like a Weasley popular fucking douchebag of a person. So they're like, yeah, I want to lose her. I like Comedy Central too. That's another thing. I would watch Comedy Central and get made fun of that. I mean, like, whatever. I never let it got to me. I was never bullied in school. Fuck it. I always stood up for myself. But it was one of those things that, like, it wasn't cool and it wasn't fucking popular. Well, it was, but it wasn't the popular in the way that things are in popular culture. It was counterculture. It was different. But now there's this, like, attack on anybody that's trying to seek something different, and there's this tremendous amount of comfort in conformity. And if you go out and you try to, like, seek out, like, independent games or independent films or music, you're called a fucking hipster. Or if you like to change your clothes, or you don't like the way everybody dresses exactly the same. Everybody drives the same exact car. Everybody likes the same shit. Everybody watches Game of Thrones and fucking Breaking Bad. But if you want to go watch some show from the 70s, or, you want to go, watch some anime or some shit. Well, that's really a bad example because anime is pretty popular. I don't know. If you want to play some roguelike indie game, people are going to call you hipster. Oh, fucking roguelike indie. What are you, fucking loser? No, I just stuck to my goddamn convictions like I had this whole fucking time. In 10 years, there'll be hashtag hardcore RPG. Hashtag suspenders. That's right, I wear suspenders sometimes. You know why? Because they're so much better than belts. And they hold up the heavy steel on my fucking person. Plus, you can make them match really well with outfits. I'm no fashion guy, but shit. Suspenders are pretty styling sometimes. Especially got like some red and black going. That's another thing, though. But fuck it. Call me hipster for wearing suspenders. I like them. Belts suck. For once, can we all just not be watching Game of Thrones, or not be watching fucking American Idol, or Dancing with the Stars, or fucking playing the new Witcher game, or playing the new overbloated fetch quest game, like Mad Max or some nonsense? That's another thing they bastardize. I haven't seen the new movie, but holy shit, Mad Max. Mad Max used to be cool. Most people didn't even know what the fuck Mad Max was. It was a car movie from the fucking 70s. Or wait, it was late 80s. I don't remember. That was beyond Thunderdome. But that, Borderlands, every game ever is post-apocalyptic future. Come on. Like, just stop running ideas in the ground. The new Ghostbusters movie. All-female cast. Why? I don't know. Fuck it. Remakes. It's like people that seek out original things are shit on, but like there's never been a more shitty and conformist culture that we live in today, where everybody just likes the same stuff. And there are just no new ideas, just rehashed old ideas over and over and over and over and over and over again. How many different ways can we repackage this? How many different ways can we sell this? How many different ways can we present this to you in a way that seems different, but it's really the same thing? And you know what? If you don't like it, well, then you're a fucking loser, because you don't like what everybody else likes, and that makes you an outcast. It makes you a hipster, because you're trying to be different. But really, that was the same thing with fucking gaming culture 25 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years ago even. See, I get made fun of nowadays for knowing all the backstories for the Mortal Kombat characters and then talking about it. But, today, hey, oh, that's cool. Yeah. Where the fuck have you been? What changed your mind, hotshot, now to the fact that you can confidently say that you like something without being made fun of or ridiculed? How brave of you. Oh, and now you're the person that's going to be representing us as a whole? Yeah, I don't want you representing us at all. Yeah, you're not us. You're not gaming culture. You're not genuine. You are a fucking leech. You are a barnacle on pop culture. That's what you are. Just wait for the next fucking fad to come along. Let's see how united you really are. Hashtag gamers unite. Go fuck yourself. The same people that promote tolerance and anti-bigotry and anti-sexism, anti-male, predominantly white males. I mean, yes, currently they are the most entitled human beings that ever walked the earth, but they're still just people like everybody else, and it doesn't mean that... I'm not even going to get into that. But now the landscape has changed. These are now the people that would ridicule you for playing something different. Ridicule you for not liking the Witcher series or not wanting to play something that everybody else has already agreed is good. Not having any spine or any conviction of your own, just taking the opinions of others and calling it your own. That is a fucking hipster. It's like, hey, oh my god, The Witcher is so great, man. It's just so fucking great. I just love that game so much. I'd rather play Dungeons of Dreadmore, I think. What? Fuckface? Idiot? Why would you play that? Hey, this guy thinks that you should rather play Dungeons of Dreadmore over the new Witcher game. What a moron. Those are the people that call themselves gamers nowadays. Fucking GameStop refugees paying way, way too much for games. And, I gotta drop $80 for the fucking season pass and the next season pass, because you know what? I'm a sucker. I don't know what's good unless someone tells me it's good, because I don't have my own fucking opinion. Hashtag Gamergate was a tragedy. That's another thing. Can we stop calling everything gate? Some guy shoved a fucking pig. No, he shoved his dick in a pig's mouth, and it's like, fucking pig gate. It's whatever. I haven't made one of these angry rant videos in a while because, I've been in a pretty good place. I used to make a lot of these because I was just angry all the time. And I didn't know how else to, express myself besides just talking to myself. So, but this just bothers me, And I thought I had to get my thoughts down here. Now, I know this isn't popular opinion, or I may even be wrong, about a lot of things. I won't say that I'm not wrong. But this is what I see, And things may change and things may get better, or this isn't maybe the way things are, but as far as I could tell, it just doesn't look good, It makes me sad. It's, I grew up with fucking Super Mario Brothers and Sonic the Hedgehog and fucking Boogerman and the PlayStation 2 and games that were done, and now it's so popular that they're just trying to charge as much as they can for a goddamn game. A game that comes out is it's like Evolve. I played the beta. I thought it was pretty fun, actually. And then the game comes out, and it's pretty much, $150 for everything? Why? That's terrible. That kind of business just makes me so fucking sad. It's like, if we don't continue to support the indie development of games, we keep supporting these garbage, massive companies that throw out trash every year. What good game came out this year? I honestly can't even think of one. Well, I mean, besides Nintendo's been putting out some pretty decent stuff. But as far as Xbox, PlayStation, and even PC, the AAA market is full of trash. The only good game that came out was Mortal Kombat. That's the only one I could think of. And that game looks very, very good. I haven't played it yet. But, 3 fighting styles for each character, and there's a ton of characters, all this. It looks really good. Oh, and Metal Gear came out. I almost forgot. I love Metal Gear. It's one of my favorite game series ever. But I just, I just didn't care. I don't know why. I just didn't care. It's like I've been jaded. I don't care about video games anymore, and it makes me sad to say that. The only game I've been playing recently has been fucking Fallout Shelter. That's what I've been playing. That's what my gaming career is boiled down to. Probably 10 years of my life just playing video games. Like playing a game. 10 years, probably, of gameplay. At least. Fuck. It's a great game, but, that's the only thing that interests me, is a damn mobile game inspired by Fallout. That sucks. This pseudo-console generation has been the worst thing to happen in video games in quite a while, let's be honest. When they started making a console just for the sake for you to buy the console, I mean, come on. I think when games stopped being full packages and started to become day one DLC, season pack bullshit, packages reselling the same game over and over and over again, I mean, that's gotta be a sign of the future of games. And if we don't make a stand, if we don't do something about it, if we don't voice our opinions like we do so many times in culture and the way we've changed the past and the future, we gotta do with games, because you know what? It's not looking good. And I'm fucking so sick of paying a premium for garbage. Fucking rise above it, people. We're the only ones that can change the future. We don't have to stand for this garbage. Vote with your wallets. Show them this is not the way that they can get away with stuff. This is not the way to run a business. I haven't bought a fucking Xbox One. I haven't bought a PlayStation 4. I stick to the PC. Get games for $1 on Humble Bundle. And, play games that are way, way under my graphical capability. But they're fun to me, so I play them anyway. So if you listen to my whole massive rant, I don't try to come off like a dick. And I only come off mad just because I'm like in the heat of my anger. You know. I mean, I understand how things are, and things maybe aren't as bad as I portray them. But you know what? Deep inside, this is maybe a problem that we need to face, and I think it's important to bring it up. So if you listen, I really appreciate that. I hope you take this to heart in some way, and by you being who you are, benefit the future of video games and popular culture. So, anyway, take it easy, everybody.